Welcome back, everybody. We are here with Under Priest Brogny, the new fusion champion, and we're going to use him in this showcase with other shield-based champions because his passive is so good that it works with any shields out there. We're going to run through here on Doom Tower 66 hard. This is the one with 3 Siphies and 2 Rotos. Full auto. Yes, I'm bringing a Seer in, but hey, we're talking full auto, guys. We got a Solid Drakes, a Lodric. Again, we're showcasing him with other HP shield champions. If you have a Valkyrie, you are blessed. We're going to show Valkyrie at the end of this going up against. It's going a little fast right here. Now, keep in mind this is full auto, so if it gets a little scary, pay attention to what's going on here. We're getting coverage from those constant shields up. Anytime the shields absorb damage, we heal back by 25% of whatever they absorbed. Every single time. Look at this. Now, we are faced off against 3 Siphies and 2 Rotos, which is ridiculous to face in the Doom Tower. So if you're having a hard time against them and you have somebody else that does huge shields like a Valkyrie, bring that Valkyrie in here with your new fusion champion and you're going to do well. Brogny is going to use that passive to always heal you. Look, just healed him by 3,700 and something. Now, unfortunately, he's off of shields. There he goes, back again with shields. Healed him for 1,400 there. We need shields to keep constantly coming and coming and coming. That's why we're bringing in another champion that can do shields with us. And Lodric can do the ally protect as well if he wasn't being hit right now. There we go. Miscreated monster. Anybody else you can get out there that is consistent with shields to help out our dwarf here, our new fusion champion, to let that passive heal us. Now, we're going to have a chance. This is, again, full auto. My hands are up. It's over there. You can see it in blue. We're going to have a chance to try to nuke these in a minute. If we didn't do full auto, we could have already cleared this. But I want to make it challenging. I want to show you that those HP shields can save your butt. Although Rotos is going ham right now, right? He's going... I mean, what can you do? We did at least drop most of the Siphies. We've got this one Siphie left. We're bringing everybody back to life. Don't worry, it's okay. I would have thought by now Rotos would be able to, on his A3, kill something and keep it dead, but it's not working. Or it didn't work, or it didn't have enough time to build up. I don't know, but we're able to revive our people back, so they're back to life. We're still going through here on full auto. We're using Seer, yes, of course, because it's the easiest way to drop the waves on full auto. I tried to bring in Finnack. Finnack's in here because his A1 can block revive. But he's weak affinity to magic, and it just was a nightmare watching them try to kill over and over, watching us shield up. It wasn't good. You can bring Seer in because she can have like an HP chest or your defense chest, whatever you want to put on her. She doesn't need that attack. We just need critical damage. Savage Gear is best for her, and then we just run through it. We've got all these buffs going on. We've got Madam here. We're going to show this next run. We're going to go to the Eternal Dragon on 120 Doom Tower hard, but we're going to bring Valkyrie in, along with our new fusion champion. And I forgot his name right now. Whatever his name was. Baloney? Brogny. That's right. Brogny. We're bringing Brogny in with it. So there we went. 66 Doom Tower hard. People were having trouble with that. Boom. You got it done. Let's go. So we've got Brogny in 120, the final boss, Doom Tower hard, the Nether Dragon, along with our Padma, decrease attack. There she goes. Great. Thank you so much. We've got counterattack from Valkyrie. And then we've got heals coming from Verask. And who else? We Drexar Blood Twin. We are using the resistance lead from Brogny. Brogny? We're using his resistance lead right now. And the reason is because we want really high resistance on people that are going to use their abilities. When you fight this boss and you're not going to push his skills back, he's going to push our skills back, which we actually want because he'll do a massive amount of damage if our skills are not pushed back. So we want him to push back everybody that they're supposed to. Like push back people that is our Drexar Blood Twin, push back Verask, push back Padma, that's fine. But I want to have super high resistance on Brogny and Valkyrie so that they can use their abilities. Now, they'll still get pushed back from time to time no matter how much resistance you have. More than usual, I feel like on this boss, way more than usual. But you also want a decent amount of resistance for the side guys right here. These guys right here that will do decreased defense and provoke you if you have a block debuffs up. So you want enough resistance, and if you look down below in chat, you'll see the link. I'll leave a link to all the stats for this boss down below. But you kind of want like 400 resistance on the people that you completely want to block. him pushing them back. And then on the people that you want good resistance to make sure that he pushes them back, but you still don't get debuffs from these side royal guards, whatever they're called, or this priest locking you out, you want about 300 resistance. So around 300, a little bit lower than that's fine. I would say 375, somewhere around there, resistance to try not to take these debuffs like that decreased defense on your other people, and then over 400 on people that you actually don't want their abilities pushed back. And remember, you don't want everybody like that, because when he hits you with that hard ability that's based off of additional damage for skills that aren't on cooldown, you can get wiped from that. Decrease attack. You got to have decrease attack up on this boss. The other thing that will save you, and that is the secret to this boss, is Stalwart gear. Stalwart gear on everybody if you can. I only have it on, now on the other run that you saw me do, if you watch me beat this dragon without using any legendaries, but the only legendary we used was Drexlar Blood Twin, it's because everybody else I had was in Stalwart gear. That is the secret. All these AoEs going on, of course, decrease attack we have to have up, but Stalwart on everybody. I'm telling you, if you're not going to push the skills back, which I haven't seen anybody reliably do, like a Senacia. Okay, Warlord, I got you. But in Warlord with Brogny, Jesus, that would be amazing. So if you have Warlord to bring in with him, hey, even better. I'm sorry. I shouldn't even have brought Valkyrie. She is a pleb compared to Warlord. We should have Warlord in here giving us shields, healing back from those shields, from Brogny shields, and then also, although we are getting counterattack. Counterattack's pretty sweet with Verask. Pretty sweet in general to make sure we keep everything up. I did focus the boss. If you don't focus this boss, I don't know what's going on with the AI. They will attack like every single one of them, every which way, and it's better to focus the boss, especially if I have some champions in here with War Master or Giant Slayer procs. That way we can beat this dragon down in kind of a timely manner and not die. Because the moment that we slip and don't get that decreased attack up, this boss gets that craziness where he gets that enraged, and we don't have that up, we'll get blown away. We will. He ignores shields then. Whenever he has that enraged thing on, he goes through HP shields. So these HP shields won't do us any good, and we take a mass amount of damage. Is he going to get it up now? Not yet. Okay. So we have to be careful from that. But keep in mind, what I told you about the resistances for people that you want abilities and that you don't want abilities, and the resistance you want to block the decreased defense here are very different. So go look at the spreadsheet down below. I think the accuracy on these side guards are 250, and the accuracy for the boss is, way higher, which is fine, because then, and the resistance for each of these are different as well. So that way we can gauge our resistance to their accuracy for the two side people. The priest I'm not too worried about, and then the boss can still push back our skills because we don't want our skills off of cooldown. We did it. I know we brought in a Valkyrie. I know. But we beat this boss without a Valkyrie. I know. We beat it without a Valkyrie. We've done it with everything else. I know. I don't like to show things with other legendaries in there that you all cannot obtain. But I just wanted to show you the power of this guy with his passive helping out with other people that have shields. It's insane. Let's go look at these champions. We were using him as a resistance lead, and we've got insane stats on this guy. He's got 268 speed. I want to be over 250 because the boss, the Eternal Dragon, is at 250. 374 resistance plus his resistance lead of 60. So we're really putting it up there because this boss will set our skills back. We don't have super high accuracy, but we've got enough to do what we need. I don't even care if this guy does a burn or not. We've got Drexlar Blood Twin in there. It's going to happen. It's going to happen with Drexlar when he gets hit eventually, so I'm not too worried about it. These are all the things we've got: HP, speed. We're just keeping his HP up for his shields, HP, and accuracy. And then masteries, we're coming down here for some more resistance, whichever you need. If you need accuracy or resistance, whatever you're heavy on, or you need, or that you're not heavy on, go grab it there with the masteries. Our Drexlar Blood Twin is the same he's always been for a while here when I try to solo some stuff with him. So I've got him in lifesteal. We don't care if his skills get pushed back when we fight the Nether Dragon there. So we don't need this resistance at all, but it is enough resistance along with the resistance lead to resist that decreased defense. So we do, I'll take that back. So it's perfect. It's right where it needs to be. Stu, tell him. There's his total stats. And then we've got masteries of these for him. We've got Giant Slayer, and we were getting life back, I'm sure, from procs that were really nice on that one. Now Valkyrie, how do we have Valkyrie built? We have her in resistance because we want to make sure that she has her abilities ready to go when we fight that boss. We don't want them pushed back, right? We can't, what is she doing there if she's pushing back? We want that counterattack. We want those huge shields so that we can take advantage of our boys over here of his passive. to make sure that we can get some heals based off those shields and reflect some damage back. That's not that big of a deal. Just get the heals from those shields. That's why we had Lodric in that one run we did, right? The Lodric run that we did with the 3 Siffies and the 2 Rotos, which was totally nuts. I can't believe they made that stage. Completely insane. So here's Lodric. We've got him in a shield set. We've got him at 208 speed, 309 resistance, 210 accuracy, but we don't need accuracy on him unless you're trying to do that decreased attack on somebody. Who cares about that A1? We're just trying to get these shields up on a 2-turn cooldown. No, that's the wrong one. On a 2-turn cooldown for 2 turns. We're just trying to get his shields up. Now we've got increased accuracy over here. If we needed more resistance for anything, we obviously could have gone for more resistance. No problem with him. What other ones? We had Vrask in there, and then we also had, I feel like I'm missing somebody. We had Vrask in that one dragon one. So here's Vrask. He's going over here with War Master procs just to do more damage. And his total stats are, I made him slower because he gets a 20% turn meter increase on his A1 whenever he crits. So I made this guy a little bit slower. He's not in Stalwart. If I really was going to be serious about beating the Nether Dragon, I would put him in Stalwart. If anything ever fails in that run, it's always him. He's the one that always takes the most amount of damage and falls over. He needs a Stalwart set. But to get 100% crit rate in Stalwart with good speed, with all this HP, might be an issue. I haven't really tried yet, so I don't know. But that's the best thing to do for him. Really, really the best thing. Who else did we bring in on that run? I really can't remember. If there was anybody else, let me know who I missed. Oh yeah, Padma. That's right. Okay, woo. So Padma is in Stalwart, and she doesn't even have a 100% chance to crit, though she needs it to apply the decreased attack. We're at 86. And she's at 250. She's over 250 to fight that dragon. He's at 250 speed. This is 120 Doom Tower hard. And she's got moderately good survivability stats. I kind of wish she'd have a little bit more HP so she'd do some more, but she's getting those shields up. So we're only using her for the decreased attack for 2 turns and sometimes 3 turns, which I hope she does get, because when the dragon takes those 2 turns in a row sometimes, we've got to have that up. We have to have that decreased attack up. So you guys, what do you think about Brogny? This guy is pretty nuts. I think he's an amazing fusion champion. Get him done. Yes, you can do some other crazy things with him in arena with other people with shield sets. I know. And once we get him, once we're able to fuse him, it's hard to test that stuff out in arena on the test server. It really is hard. Once I get him and we build him up, we'll take him into Platinum Arena. We'll have some fun with him. I promise you that. We will. And this ability, I'm sure you know what his abilities do by now. And then we used the Resistance Aura. Let me know, are you sold? Are you going to fuse this guy? It's going to start tonight, I believe. So be prepared. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you guys all on a video very soon. Tomorrow, every day.